Hello everybody and welcome back to another main progress video. Now in the last episode I managed to get my quest cape, although I will be losing that in a couple of days as the new Sins of the Father quest is actually out. So now that we pretty much have every quest done in the game, where do we go from here? Well, I want to really start working on some of the slower skills. As there is a new agility training method coming out, I really want to start hammering down agility, trying to get a few higher levels there. I'm going to be continuing on with Slayer because I really want to get 91. For Cerberus, I'm going to be continuing on with some more raids as well, and just kind of doing a bit of everything. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. There it is guys, my very first Abyssal Whip. That is awesome. That is kind of something that I've always dreamed about actually getting. I mean, nowadays it's not even that good money per hour. Honestly, I'm not really sure what the GP per hour is at Abyssal Demons, maybe 300, 400k. If you're bursting anyway, because it's going to be costing so much, but still, I'm really happy I'm getting that. Abyssal Demons are not a bad task, really. I think we're pretty much breaking even with the runes, and XP per hour is about 50k an hour, so it's pretty decent. With that said though, it's kind of annoying to group the demons together, but we're still kind of learning, but that is another task done. Bring us up to 630 points. Next up here is Blue Dragons, 120 of them, which that's actually kind of low enough. I could actually do the entire Vorkath task. That would only take me about 4 hours. Maybe 5, we'll think about it. Oh my god, we got a longbone from the Mudded Isles. Okay, another raid here, unfortunately another white, but getting a lot more comfortable. We're up to KC number 31. Okay, got another personal best at 113. I decided to switch out the Dragon Claws for the Bandos God Sword because it's cheaper and there wasn't a noticeable difference between the two. Okay, we're actually just about to get a defense level here. There's level 92 defense, that is awesome, halfway to 99 now. Okay, one thing I wanted to mention quickly here is a lot of people have been commenting that I should be taking a Salve Amulet EI versus a Slayer Helm, but actually from my understanding and from a DPS calculator, you're better off taking a Slayer Helm when you are melee in Vorkath, because having the Torture is actually worth more than having the extra 5% damage from the Salve Amulet. You know what, just while I was doing this Aspori kill, I kind of got reminded of something important, and that is the Bottomless Compost Bucket. I don't think it is very expensive, and it's something I probably should buy by now because not only is it very convenient, but it actually saves you money as well. Oh yeah, this thing's really cheap. It's only like 600k. Okay, well, I should have gotten this a long time ago because you can fill it up with any compost and it will actually only use half of the amount of compost it would normally do. So essentially it cuts the cost of compost in half, so it's a really good upgrade. And not to mention it's actually really convenient as well because you don't have to worry about having all your buckets, a bunch of inventory spots for combos. It's just a really good item. I should have bought it a long time ago actually. I think in my head I kind of thought it was untradeable for some reason. Okay, so while we're in the bank here, I think we should actually have enough for another gear upgrade. If we go ahead and sell off this whip here, I think we can actually afford Bandos Tacits. Let's have a look here. We have 33 mil. Yep, actually we can afford them. That's awesome. There is another gear upgrade. This one's going to be kind of interchangeable. I might sell it back if I need something else. Bandos Tacits aren't really like the best upgrade, but you know what? I had nothing else to put my money in for now, so I'm just going to put it into that for the rest of my Vorkath kills at the very least. Oh, look at that. That is another personal best at 1 minute and 7 seconds. I'm still kind of looking for that sub 1 minute. I'm pretty sure it's just going to come eventually. It really comes down to just doing a bunch of kills and eventually getting some good RNG, which gets you the sub 1 minute. Another raid, unfortunately another white. That's up to raid number 33. Raid number 34, also nothing unfortunately. Well, I've tried to be kind of diligent with my farm runs and we're going to get another farming level here. That is 91. Still, we're just doing mainly fruit tree runs, hardwood trees, Celestris, Calquats, and the crystal tree. We're not doing regular trees just because it's just extra money and more time intensive. This is going to be the last kill from our Vorkath task. It took me about 5 hours most likely. I mean, I'm still not doing this as quickly as you could possibly do it. But you know what, still happy. That's pretty good money per hour, and that is another task complete. I think doing 50 kills at each Vorkath task was a little more realistic. 120 just is too much of a time commitment. But I mean, so good. I mean, even the XP per hour here really isn't that bad considering how much money you're making. Like, if I'm doing this kind of focused, I'm still getting about 70k an hour in a melee stat, which is really good for doing like a boss that gives so much money. But yeah, there we go. There's my final loot tab from 120 kills, which came out to around 16 mil. I'm just going to go ahead and liquidate my loot tab from Vorkath, and we'll see if we can afford any other upgrades or anything like that. Okay, it looks like our price check was a bit lower. We actually ended up with 23 mil, although we may have already had a few things there. Okay, so with some of that extra money, we are still investing into our crafting levels because it's kind of the next buyable 99 I'm working on. currently we're up to 82 crafting. It's really quick, kind of expensive, but honestly, it's cheaper than prayer, it's cheaper than herb lore, at least if you're doing air battle staves. Alright guys, this is going to be the one. This is going to be the master clue I finally complete because I have never done the master clue yet. I've tried about 5 or 6 times now, but I've always ended up with a step that I just couldn't do. So this time, it's happening. Ah, fuck. Okay, that's not that bad actually. I think I'm just going to get the requirement for that. 75 fire making will only take maybe 2 hours. Well, after about 2 hours of burning logs, we're about to hit 75 fire making. I know Wintertot is probably a little bit quicker at this level, but I don't know. I was too lazy to go there, I guess. There you go, you son of a bitch. Oh, we did it, guys. We finished our very first master clue, but this goddamn last step stressed me out so much. I've been back to this place like 3 times because I couldn't find the ghost. Okay, maybe just can't open it in the wilderness? Oh, I gotta turn it on first. Yeah, I definitely want to do that first because mimics are worth doing. Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't even somehow I accidentally opened it before I turned the mimic on, but you know what, whatever. About half a mil in loot from that. You know what, I'm happy I finished the first one. Nothing too notable though from that clue. Black demons, okay, we're gonna do a couple more demonic gorillas. I think I'm getting to the point where I don't want to do a full task of demonic gorillas either, even though that would only take about 3 hours. I'll think about it. There is another light frame for the collection log. I think we gotten 2 or 3 now at this point. Still continuing on with that crafting grind. There is 83 crafting, kind of just something I'm doing while I'm AFKing currently. Unfortunately, it takes quite a bit of capital just to buy the battle staff, so we kind of have to have a decent amount of money held up doing this. Okay, that is going to be the final crafting level for now. There is 85 crafting. That's a nice place. I'm just going to keep it at for a bit. Okay, we're back at the raids grind again. Can we get lucky? No. Now I have another pretty big milestone level coming in actually for fishing. We're finally going to get 70 fishing, which is something I've just been like very nonchalantly working on the side. 70 fishing will actually boost our experience rate pretty substantially for fly fishing because we can now catch sturgeon. And once we get one more level to 71, we can actually try 2-tick harpooning, which can get you really high experience rates up to 130k an hour, and it doesn't actually look too hard. Ooh, there we go, basilisk. I've actually been wanting to try those for quite a while. We just unlocked them in the last episode. Okay, let's go ahead and try those out. Okay, so I know a lot of people really complained about basilisk, but when you are high level, they're actually really chill. I'm pretty sure the meta just involves making sure you have auto retaliate on and just letting your character automatically try to break out from the basilisk stare or whatever. I mean, this task isn't bad. It's probably 1 to 1.5 mil an hour if you take into account the jaw, which is still worth, I think, 20, 25 mil, something like that. Really, all you have to do is just buy a Zamorak and has to camp here with Piety and Protect from Magic on, and you really don't have to pay attention very much. You know what, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and extend this task because I kind of like it. It's really easy, XP per hour is okay, GP per hour is pretty decent, and it's just a really good AFK task that, well, will train my melee stats as well. I'm going to actually invest the points into extending it. We'll get Basilonger for 100 points, so now that will extend our Basilisk task whenever we get it. Okay, so we're actually going to get a attack level on the Suquas. There is 95 attack. That is a really big level. Only 4 more levels to go until we finally maxed out another melee stat. I'm not sure which 99 we're going to get first. It's either going to be attack or maybe farming. There is another massive Suqua task done. Still getting about 56k an hour here, which is very good. Next task, oh my god, okay. I don't know if I'm going to do that one. That is a lot of black demons, and I've done quite a few with no success, unfortunately, this week. You know, this is actually one of the very first times I've been awake when an update has dropped. Like, that never happens for me because it's normally 3 a.m., but luckily the update got delayed a bit, and we're actually here like right when it releases, and it's pretty exciting, honestly. It's fun just seeing everyone rush through the quest. Everyone's trying to figure it out. So we're starting off with Sins of the Father. Let's go ahead and get our quest cape back, as well as get access to Darkmire. A puzzle. Okay, we got no guide for this. Let's see if we can do it. Honestly, the final boss fight was kind of challenging. I almost died at the end. On the mid-level account, it would probably be pretty damn hard, but we did it. I think we're done with the quest, actually. So what do we get for completing this quest? Well, a couple things here. We get this badass Blisterwood Sickle. We get 2 quest points, access to Darkmire, and most important of all, of course, is 15,000 runecrafting experience times 3. I'll check those bad boys right in there. That is awesome. That's like an entire runecrafting level right there. There's a runecrafting level. There's 66 runecrafting. Still have not trained it like at all. So let's see how far we can make it without ever touching that skill. All right, that's going to be our very first level in the new Hallowed sepulchre. There's level 73 agility. We have access to the first 3 levels currently. Once we get to 82, we'll get another one. But the XP per hour, I can get maybe 50k an hour if I'm not looting too much. And it's quite a bit of fun. I think I'm going to probably stick it out here for quite a while. Okay, well there's an hour of mining the new day alt essence. There's 4,000 day alt shards, which means we can get about 4k essence. And yeah, I mean, I might do some honest to God runecrafting here. I don't know. What else are we going to do with it? So ZMI is like technically the most AFK runecrafting training, and it is, but I mean, I'm trying to follow people here and I keep getting caught on stupid rocks. So it's not really that AFK, but you know what, with the Dale Essence, I think I'm getting about 50k an hour here, which is good, and we just finally hit another runecrafting level. That might be the first actual runecrafting level I've trained normally in like 2 years. I think this is going to be another level at the Hallowed Sepulchre. There is going to be 74 agility. We can now use the Lava Dragon Isle escape. I think we need the Wilderness Diary. Actually, no, I think we have that. So yeah, we can use that escape now. Oh my god, look at that. 2 Sandfew serums. That's actually probably worth quite a bit. Damn, 68k just from a single loot. That's not actually that bad. Holy shit, guys. I was just doing a palm tree run and I got the farming pet. Oh my god. On this account, I think that is my 3rd or 4th pet. That is ridiculous. We're not even level 92 farming yet. Oh, that's cool. Well, let's go ahead and insure it. You know what's really nice about the Tangleroot pet is it doesn't take 100 hours to get the recolors. I just can go ahead and buy an acorn on the Grand Exchange and that's it. But there we go. We've insured the pet, and yeah, I'm really excited to have this because there are, I think, 6 recolors, and yeah, you can just go ahead and buy the seeds and the logs or whatever. It's really easy, and we kind of switch them back and forth at our discretion. Okay, there's raid number 36. Unfortunately, still nothing. 260k in Runor, I'll take it. Oh my god, I'm so bad. I meant to close my chat box. I always ruin the suspense, but look at that. A Dragon Hunter crossbow as my 3rd item split. So far, I've gotten the Dragon Hunter crossbow, the Ancestral Roll Bottom, and an Arcane. So yeah, this is probably one of my luckiest weeks in quite some time. That is a really good split. The Dragon Hunter crossbow being the 2nd most expensive item you can get. Really, it's the best option beyond the Twisted Bow. And yeah, so 37 KC, and I've gotten 3 splits, doing most of these in duos or trios. I'd say I'm probably a little bit lucky. Man, everything is so expensive now. That's a 36 mil split 3 ways just on the Dragon Hunter crossbow. And that will definitely let us afford another gear upgrade, which is really exciting. We're going to go for the Ancestral Robe Bottom. I think if I get a bit more cash, I might buy the Sanguine Nesty Staff. But for now, that's all I can really afford because, like I said, everything's so goddamn expensive. Even buying like Pegasians is like 40 mil. Buying like Tacits is now like 38 mil. Like everything is inflated so much. Which I mean is good because I do own a lot of those items. But still, I mean, things are getting pretty pricey out there. This is going to be another farming level here on the Hespori. That is going to be 92 farming, which now means we are halfway to max in farming as well. Honestly, at the rate I'm doing this, it might take another couple months. I'm getting a fairly good amount of experience every day. We're doing most of the runs. I think we probably get 150k on average every day, maybe. There is going to be another agility level at the Hallowed Sepulchre, regardless of whether I think this is worth it for experience. I mean, I now have 3 agility levels I didn't have before, and I'm not bored yet. Now, I did this for about 45 minutes just now, and this is the loot I ended up getting, on top of getting about 50k an hour in experience, so it's definitely slightly better than doing rooftops for money and experience, but not that much better. Anyway, that's going to be another agility level. That is going to be 76 agility, which I think is probably all I'm going to do for now. Definitely quite a bit of focus required to do this, so I'm going to take those 4 levels and be happy with it. And finally here, we were actually able to afford Pegasian boots, which is a decent enough upgrade, although again, I might sell them back if anything else more important comes up and I can afford it if I sell these. But you know what, we're getting pretty solid gear upgrades here. We're making a lot of money. We're getting pets. It's a pretty good week. I'm pretty happy with our progress. You know what, I think this fish graveyard is probably just as good a place to end this episode. So yeah, we did a lot this week. We did all of the new content, tried it all out. We ended up getting quite a few different levels here. We ended up getting a few attack levels, getting closer and closer to 99 attack. Quite a few farming levels, well, 2 I guess. Quite a few agility levels, we're up 4. We didn't quite get a Slayer level, I don't think. We weren't focused as much on that, but we're still getting closer and closer every day to Cerberus. And the total level is now 1912, so we've broken that 1900 mark. getting very close to 2,000, which is going to be a really awesome goal. And just in case anyone was interested, we got 229 Hallowed marks so far, which is a bit slow, but as we get higher agility levels, they'll come through quicker. And of course, we got our quest cape back, still have all of the quests completed at 277 quest points now, which is the cap. Thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, I would appreciate it if you leave the video a like, and I will see you next time.